Hello, everyone, and welcome to Chamber University with the Lima Allen County Chamber of Commerce. And we'd like to start out with saying thank you to Shakely and Perry ProTech for sponsoring this program. And also today we will be talking about get your local businesses on Google Search and Maps. We are a Grow with Google partner, and we are excited to present this because every day there are billions of searches on Google. And research shows that people are more concerned with their need in the moment than any particular brand. And what that means is if your business is brand new and unknown, you've got a shot at winning a searcher's business if your online presence helps them in a critical micro moment. So let's talk about the first thing you can do right now to help your business be found on by local searchers. And with that, we are going to talk about 4 different things today. We're going to talk about what is a Google business profile, how to create a business profile, how to manage a business info, and the resources available to you. And we're going to watch a short video just so that you can see how that worked for this business. Okay, so what is a Google business profile? So when you're driving down the road and you want to find something, we're going to talk about Village Tailor and Cleaners. As you can see on the screen, there is, when you Google, we'll just say that we're in New York City in New York, and we want a cleaner. And this is what his listing is going to pop up and look like. So you have the name of your business. You have any photos and videos that you've added. You also have quick links. So that's where you put in your information, such as your phone number. You can chat directly with them, directions, your link to your website. And of course, down there at the bottom, closer to the bottom, you can see the little ping where if they click on that, it'll give them a map and automatically route them to your location, and then hours and phone number. So it's very important that we have all of these things. The way it appears on the search, if you are on a desktop, would look like this. And of course, up-to-date business profiles are more likely to be considered reputable and also are more likely to be found up towards the top of the page. So up-to-date business profiles, as you can see, are 70% more likely to attract location visits and 50% more likely to lead to a purchase. So if somebody, if we were from out of town and you need a cleaner, and Village Tailor and Cleaners is the first one that pops up and it's closest to you, you're more likely you're going to go visit Village Cleaners. But what's nice is across all devices, the business profile works on desktops, laptops, tablets, mobile, any way you can get to it. So what we want to talk about is, how do we get started? So there is a website, visit google.com/business to get started. If you already see a business profile, you can claim it now, which you can see has this big blue line, own this business, claim it now. And if you don't see a business profile, you can create it. So let's get started. Okay, so what is a Google business profile? We've already taught that. Business profile allows you to manage your business information, connect with your customers, post updates, events, sales, and so much more. So first thing you want to do is sign into your Google account. If you don't have a Google account, you need to sign up for free. And you can go to accounts.google.com/sign up to do that. We recommend that you utilize your Gmail for this, because it just simplifies things for you, and everything is attached. So with that being said, after you sign up, you want to sign in. So the first thing, then you type the business names as you want it to appear on Google. So for instance, if your business name is Nicole's Tailor Shop, and that's what you want it to be listed online, you want them to be consistent so that when they're driving there, they see, oh, that's really Nicole's Tailor Shop. So then after you do that, you can you're going to type your business name. If you can't find it, then you're add your business on Google. Okay. And sometimes it may appear in a drop-down list if somebody's checked into it, or if you just purchased it and it was an existing business. So in order to confirm that, you want to make sure that, one, it's spelled correctly, and then you want to select your business category. If you can't find it, you can choose something else, or you can even create your own. So we're going to say, yes, we want to have a location, because in order to qualify for a business listing, business must make in-person contact with customers during the hours. So if a business is located in a residential area or doesn't meet with clients at their place of business, they should add a service area to hide their address. So online only businesses are not eligible. Businesses that aren't open yet are not eligible. Rental or for sale properties are not eligible. And then also businesses that only use a PO box as a mailing address are not eligible for a business listing. So please keep that in mind before you start this process. But if if you have a location that customers visit, click yes to add the location, and click no if the business delivers goods or services to customers at their location, which would be considered an online address. So that might take some different steps. But if yes, then enter the address, a complete address, and also, and you got to make sure that you're including a suite number, a floor number, building number, so that people can find you simply. You want to simplify this process as much as possible. So you can also add a service area. So let's just say that you're a tow truck service and you only serve specific radius, within a 60-mile radius. That would be something that you could put in this area, that would say a 60-mile radius, or you can list a city per county, and that way they know that not to contact you if they're not in your area, or maybe you would make an exception because you're away from the area. That helps you and the customer. But you also have the option to include phone numbers and a website. I highly recommend doing that, because Google will make it so that if a person wants to call you, then they can just click on the number. And it also helps you with some data in the long run. So please, by all means, add your phone number so people can contact you. And if you want them to visit your website, which we all do, to look at other products and services that we offer as businesses, you definitely want to add your website URL to that listing. So now we're going to talk about verification method. So verification determines if a business is eligible for a Google business listing, and it confirms the physical location and that the authorized party controls the listing. So for instance, that means that you can make changes to the business info that appear across Google. You can read and respond to customers' reviews that are left on Google. You could publish photos, showcase products and services, and then you can also see reports, which are called insights, that show people how people find and interact with your business information on Google Search and Maps and more. So with that being said, when you choose the verification method, it's going to request a postcard mailed to the business address. So click mail. And then when the postcard arrives, usually within 5 to 10 days, it depends on the mail system, you are going to sign into your business profile and enter the verification code that is shown on the postcard that comes to your business. And then you're also going to click continue to add more business details. So if you haven't done that already yet, then you're going to want to complete your profile so you can add your services. So as you can see here, we're still talking about the shoe repair shop. You know, they do adhesive repair. They do, oh, I went and messed up my slides. Sorry. I'll get us back on track here in just a second. Okay, so you want to add your services. So try to be as descriptive as possible, especially if you're a shoe repair shop. You know, the stretching, the stitching repair, they do heel repair, sole repair. You want to make sure that all of that information about your business is as detailed as possible. And you also want to list your business hours. So you want to let people know when you're open, because you know, and you want to make sure that this information is up to date as much as possible, because I know that there's been plenty of times where I went to go to a place and they're not open, and even though online it said that they were. But you can also let customers message your business on Google if you prefer that, but you do not have to. So if you don't want that to happen, you can just unclick that little mark where it says accept messages. And you can give customers a brief introduction to your business. You know, you can say, hi, welcome to, you know, Nicole's Shoe Repair. I'm glad you found us. And here's some of the things that we do. And that gives them a little bit more information about you. And if you prefer not to do that, then you can also just click skip. Most importantly, photos bring your business profile to life. You can also add videos now. This is a great way to feature the outside of your building so that people know that they're at the right location. It's a wonderful way to focus and highlight your products and services that you do. You know, you can even have pictures of your staff on here. You know, get creative with this, because the more you add, the more people are interested in looking at your profile. You can also advertise your business on Google. So if this is something that you would like to do, you do get a free credit. So at first you can either skip this or you can claim your credit, and it'll take you into a different screen that will teach you how to do Google Ads. So when you receive your postcard, you want to sign into google.com and /business, and then enter the code on the card. But in the meantime, like we just discussed, don't forget to add more business info. And now we're going to talk about how to manage that business info. So you can make edits directly on the page of the search results, but you must be signed into your account that manages the business profile page in order to do that. And if you search for your business at google.com, then you can see what that looks like. But in order to edit your profile, you want to click edit profile, and this is where you can edit your business info, your hours, your products, service, your photos, kind of similar to what we just went through, but a little bit more in detail. So your business name should reflect your real world name, especially if you got Vince's Village Cobbler on the outside of your building as a brick and mortar, then you definitely want your business name to be the same as that. You can, like we said, you can choose a category, up to 9 additional categories as well, and then write a description of what you offer, what sets you apart, your history, etc. Enter up to 3 phone numbers and include a link to your website. And the address, you can edit now the address by either dragging the pin icon to update the location. And so if it's not quite in the right spot, then you can move your pin. But if you don't serve customers at your location, leave this blank and list service areas. But did you know that 40% of local business searches want to find hours of operation? Now that's huge. So you want to make sure that you have more features and benefits that you can add on your business profile, and showcase your products with the photos that we had talked about. And this is how it would look on Google. So the big blue box that you see there is where you get started, and then over to the left is going to be how they are actually visible online with Google. So if you add your services to your business profile, and if you don't see services that you actually offer, you can create your own, because we all know that there's a lot of niche businesses out there that do different things, and Google might not have heard about it yet. So 90% of our customers are more likely to visit a business that has photos on the search page. And, tips for great photos is use well-focused images, highlight features, include a logo and cover photo, and then add videos up to 30 seconds as well. So as you can see, the difference in the top photo of the purse versus the lower photo of the purse, the coloring is different. So you want to make sure that it's well focused and well lit images. We already talked about how you can promote, but if you click the promote button, you can look at your performance. You can advertise. This is where you're going to add your photos. You're going to ask for reviews. You're going to add updates, add offers, and add events. And then you also can track your performance over time and see how people interact with your business on Google. You can see reports for calls, messages, bookings, directions, and clicks. And they do that by just simply, they curate all that information and compile it from how many people actually click on your phone number and click on the map to get to where you're going. But you also want to, share timely business updates. So, your offers, your events, and update, just you can talk to your customers that way by just giving an update. You can also read and respond to reviews. Now, we all know that not everybody's going to be happy. There's most of the time, what we know is that people that leave reviews are either super excited or super angry. So you're also able to manage those messages. I would like to recommend that you don't delete a negative answer or a negative review, but simply respond with a correct answer, because other customers will see that and they'll see how you treat your customers and how you respond to a situation. And that may or may not be more likely. They will more likely come to your business because they see how you do business. And you can always ask your customers if they do leave a nasty review, that after it's been settled, they can remove it themselves. Okay, so you can, like we just talked about, you can respond here, but you want to be professional and polite, respond promptly. That's probably one of the biggest things. And don't use responses to advertise. So, you don't want to be, you don't want to say, thanks for the review, save 10%. You just want to say, thanks, thank you. And, thank your happy customers. And then, like we just talked about, if you can address issues constructively and resolve them privately, if possible. Otherwise, please remain professional and polite online when you're responding to those messages. They can also send messages. Customers can send messages from Google Search and Maps as well. And some features that you can see on the dashboard when you're in there are going to be adding attributes. You can add other users. So if you have a marketing company, you can give them access or things of that nature, which is nice. They also have access to your listings. If you have multiple locations, you can add new locations to your listings, and then that will allow you to do bulk edits to multiple locations as well, which is really nice if you're a growing business. So what you want to do is select attributes, and this is where you can offer different types of attributes that will allow your business to stand out. So if you're a Latino owned business, a Black owned business, a veteran owned business, or a woman owned business, you can add these to your listing. And so what you want to do is you want to click on it, add users. Well, let's go back to the attributes. So if you go into attributes info, and it's going to show you, as you can see, the business identifies as one of these. You just want to click on it. And then also, if you have a wheelchair accessible elevator, or at least an entrance, you definitely want to check those as well. That way that people with disabilities are able to know that you have accessibility for them as well. Now, earlier we had talked about you can add owners and managers. So you just want to click on users, as you can see down here towards the bottom, and you enter their email address, and then you just select their role. Now, so your next steps are to visit google.com/business, claim or complete your business profile, request a postcard. It should arrive in 5 days, but we know sometimes the mail doesn't always work that way entirely. When you receive it, you're going to sign into your Google business profile, and you're going to enter the verification code that's shown on the postcard to complete. In the meantime, explore the profile and update the information that's on it. Make a habit of reviewing and updating this information. And then also add business info, photos, and videos, and share posts and more. And then ask your customers to start reviewing, visiting your listing and reviewing you on Google as well. And then also explore the insight reports and learn how customers can find you. Now, there are some more resources. You can promote with a marketing kit. So you can create custom posters, you can have custom social posts and more reviews and updates from your business profile at no cost. You just go to g.co/marketing kit, and you can get that. And then if you are a Black owned business, you can also go to g.co/marketing kit Black owned and get specific materials, as you see here, that are made for you free, and you just download them and print them out. So you can also get business and marketing lessons at g.co/primer. They're quick, they're easy. You can do them on your phone in just a few minutes. They're free and they're practical, and they have personalized next steps as well. And you can continue your education with Grow with Google on air. If you register for the free virtual workshops, you can enhance your digital skills and grow your business. So you can go to g.co/grow on air and get registered for those webinars as well. And there's also free online training and tools at google.com/grow. Teachers and students are able to work digital tools into their classrooms And there's things in there for job seekers and also for developers if you want to take your skills to the next level, but most of all for our local business customers. And I hope that you enjoyed the training today. If you have any questions, please call me at the Lima Chamber and 419-222-6045. And again, my name's Nicole. And I'd like to say again, thank you, Shakely and Perry ProTech, for your support and sponsorship of this program. And I hope to hear from you soon. And get online. Make sure your business profile is up to date and that all of the information there is up to date, because it is extremely important for customers to find you. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.